Everybody, and welcome back to the Cowboys Fan Show. Zach Anaya alongside Tyler Ortega and Kimberly Temple. Before we jump into your scouting report, Tyler, my godson, he's 7 years old, and you know your nickname's Tio, right?
Right.
Well, he's learning Spanish, and he tells me, why is that guy your uncle? And I say, what? What do you mean? He said, that guy, he's your uncle. I said, I don't know what you mean, Nehemiah. And he's like, well, you call him Tio, and Tio is Spanish for uncle, so we're going to move on to Uncle Tyler's scouting report. Sounds like a kid's show, like Blue's Clues.
So the Cowboys are facing the Philadelphia Eagles this week, another division showdown. Philly comes into this one with a 3-4 record overall. They're sitting at 1-2 here in the NFC East as you see the division standings. The Giants atop the NFC East with a 4-4 record. The Skins and the Eagles, they're at 3-4. Cowboys reeling, losing 5 straight, sitting at the bottom. So obviously, Cowboys, Eagles already played this year. Dallas came out victorious in that one. They did have 2 key players in that game. They'll have one of them back for this one again. But I don't know how the Cowboys are going to do without Romo against that Eagles defense.
How fitting would this be for a bookend, though? I mean, the last victory against the Eagles, and their very next victory would be against the Eagles with 5 losses sprinkled in between, and still competitive in that NFC East.
Right. I mean, you said it last week. It's a weak but tough division.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit of an oxymoron there, of course, but you know, the Cowboys, as you said, they can still be in it here in this playoff picture if they can just get it together. Romo's looking at coming back. I know he's starting to be limited in practice this week, so maybe not this week against the Eagles, but maybe just next week he might be back. Or maybe even for Thanksgiving against Carolina Panthers. And it's still looking ahead to these Philadelphia Eagles. They are coming off of a bye week. So Chip Kelly, you know, he's one of the more offensive masterminds in the game.
Yeah. Everyone says he's an offensive mastermind. Everyone says that he has these amazing schemes, but where is it? Where is it this season?
Right, of course. This season, I think, well, you know, it's just like a new quarterback coming in. Colin Kaepernick took the league by storm, but now he's played a couple of years. NFL teams have some film on him. They know how to stop him. But with these Eagles coming out now, they're going to be rested, and they're going to be fully prepared for these Dallas Cowboys coming up on Sunday.
This could really be a fork in the road for either team.
Right.
I mean, whoever wins this game, if they can win this game convincingly, I think will go on to win the NFC East, in all honesty. If the Eagles can turn their offense on under Chip Kelly, I think they can win the NFC East.
Yeah, because the Giants aren't very convincing.
Exactly. And the Cowboys, if they can continue the defensive performance they had against the Seahawks and then do it offensively.
Right. Yeah.
I was going to say, you think that they're going to move all the way up to the top of the NFC East?
Well, not after this one game.
Well, no, I know that not.
I mean,
just
oh,
one
you want me to
game.
say my joke about the NFC East? I'd have to climb the beanstalk to catch the Giants? You good? Yeah?
The
I'll give you
NFC
that. That was a good one.
beanstalk.
Thank you.
Still looking ahead to these Philadelphia Eagles. They come in with a 2-headed rushing attack here between DeMarco Murray and Ryan Matthews. As you can see here, Ryan Matthews has 32 less carries than DeMarco Murray, but he has 35 more yards and nearly averages twice as much per carry.
But do you think DeMarco coming back to Dallas might just be that spark he needs to turn it on for the Eagles?
Well, you know, that's what we thought in the first time when the Cowboys and Eagles played.
Yeah.
DeMarco was shut down. What did he have, -2 yards? So,
But
you know.
in Dallas, though?
Yeah.
You have a story?
You know, still, I for the sake of my fantasy team, I'm hoping he pulls through. But, you know, I'm still hoping the Cowboys get a win.
All right. I'm sorry, I had to jump in there. Still your scouting
fine.
report, my bad.
Fine. So that's it for the scouting report, actually. We'll go ahead and move on to my keys to the game here against the Philadelphia Eagles. My first one, going back to that 2-headed rushing attack, keep an eye out for Ryan Matthews. As you can see here, Ryan Matthews, they spell him in for DeMarco Murray at times, and this is going to be a 63-yard rushing touchdown. Just gives it to him, going up the middle, makes a little cutback, and he is a burner, ladies and gentlemen. He was untouched the whole way up until Kuechly maybe got a piece of his shoestring there. Cowboys are going to have to pay attention to those defensive matchups because, like I said, Chip Kelly gets an extra week to prepare. He's going to have those players all over the place, making hard defensive matchups for the Cowboys.
And do you think Matthews might just be the answer at running back for Philadelphia, or do they keep it at this 2 running back situation?
No, I think they do need the two-headed monster. DeMarco Murray is more of the downhill, the pounder in between the tackles. And then as we see Ryan Matthews there, he's a little bit more of the speed back, the burner. That you just get him on little swing passes, screen passes, sweeps, stuff like that.
Yeah. I think you need the muscle and the speed in
Yeah.
that situation.
And
Got the muscle. Who's got the speed?
my second key to the game here for Sunday night's showdown, no turnovers. This has been one of my keys to the game nearly every week. The Cowboys are -10 in the turnover differential, ladies and gentlemen. And Philadelphia, coming into this one, they lead the NFL in forced turnovers. So the Cowboys are going to have to protect the ball. We saw it on Sunday.
Yep.
Cowboys just couldn't get it done here. And this is what happens. Cam Newton's going to scramble out. This was a couple of weeks ago. Philly, of course, coming off a bye week. This is one of the more better interceptions you will see. Malcolm Jenkins cuts off the receiver's route, and just no turnovers. Dallas has to protect the football. We saw the defense play tough, but the Cowboys' offense needs to get it going. They struggled enough. They can't turn the ball over as well.
It's going to be even a little bit more difficult to do that. Just knowing that Tony Romo was that close to coming back.
Right, and that's going to lead me straight into my last key to the game. Throw the ball downfield.
Thank you.
Throw the ball downfield. Please, Matt Castle, throw the ball downfield.
You're talking to Matt Castle, though.
We saw last week, if we could get a stat line up here, 13 for 25, 97 yards passing. That's less than 4 yards per pass, ladies and gentlemen. 4 yards per pass.
But I don't see any interceptions up there. So he's protecting the ball.
Yeah, because Dez was back there playing cornerback.
No, that's true.
For 4 plays.
Can he be our defensive player of the week in the NFC? Can we give it to Dez?
Yeah, I'd
that
give
possible?
it to Dez.
I think we
Absolutely.
could probably hand that over.
But please, Matt Castle, throw the ball downfield. He had a 61 quarterback rating. So those are my keys to the game. And just getting breaking news in just before the show, the Dallas Cowboys have released running back Joseph Randle amid reports that he may have violated the NFL personal conduct policy. This is all stemming from an incident back in the winter. As you can see there, Joseph Randle, infamous stealing underwear and cologne last year from that mall.
He needed it bad.
Yeah, he absolutely needed it. So Joseph Randle no longer with the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm sorry. I'm working on my best shocked face that Joseph Randle couldn't live up to the NFL personal conduct policy. Oh, such a pillar of the community, Joseph Randle. We're gonna miss you so much. Sorry. Sarcasm.
Well, on the bright side, we still have Darren McFadden, who has shown some flashes the last couple
That is
of
true.
weeks.
And I'm telling you, once Romo gets back in there, and we can continue with Darren McFadden and Dez, it's going to be dangerous for anyone else playing the Cowboys for the rest of the season.
Right.
But that'll do it for the third segment of the Cowboys Fan Show. We'll be back with game balls and predictions. Don't go anywhere.